stood tall, I walked that aisle and broke them all. Blood on my fists, sweat in my eyes. I'm a rattlesnake, baby, don't act surprised. I don't need no prayers, I don't need no lies. I'll stomp your dreams.
Hey, good morning, Danksters. How's everyone doing out there in the real world? Where's Steven Wilson at? Where are you, Steven Wilson? We're looking for you. Oh, man. How's it going, guys? It is Weed Wednesday. This is the dailydank.com. You are you, I am me. And we are ready to get stoned and talk about some Munchie madness, guys. We are talking this morning. Brian Wilson, what's up? Moose on the loose. We got a fast food bracket, guys. Who loves to get high and eat? Everybody, right? We're going to talk the best munchies. The best munchie bracket, guys. You're going to be voting. We're going to be deciding which is the best. And we're going to be pushing it through, guys. We got a great show. Oh, man. Me, Harvey Hooligans, there he is. We got Captain Kush in the house. I love it. Where's Rosie Key? She might be working. Oh, man, guys. Hopefully everyone's doing good. We're going to have a fun show today. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. My table muscle is large. Oh, man, I love it. All right, guys, we're going to get into this. We got a great show. We got Today in History, Wakey, Bakey news. We got the fast food bracket. We're going to talk a lot of shit. We're going to talk Epstein a bit. Yeah, it's wild. Epstein, are we even in the real world? Stupid fly. Again, the fly. Are we even in the real world at this point, man? This shit's getting crazy with this Epstein stuff. So we're going to get into it, guys. So I'm going to get this fly. I swear I'm going to get this fly. All right, guys. We go live in 2. Buckle in. We got a lot of shit to talk. We're going to get high and talk about the greatest fast food combos you can make, guys. Buckle in. We're kicking the tires and lighting the fires. Here we go. We go live in 2.
Time to wakey and time for Bakey.
Time to wakey and time for Bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el soy yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que... Oh, boom, we are live. How's everyone doing out there today, guys? Man, this fucking fly is gonna drive me fucking nuts today. This little motherfucker. I need one of those guns, man. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, it's on. It's on. That's what the whole show is gonna be. Me and this fly, man. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Rosie Key. Good morning. Good morning. Where is Steven Wilson? You know what? We're going to call this fool live on the air. We're going to see where this fool is. This fly is going to piss me off, dude. I'm telling you. Okay, here we go. We're calling him live on the air.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Uh-oh.
61954.
We'll leave him a lot of...
911.
Oh, shit. Probably shouldn't have. Fuck. You guys didn't hear all that.
Recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Steven Wilson, where are you at? It's Brian from the dailydank.com. You are live on the air. We're leaving you a voicemail, buddy. We miss you. We want to know where you're at. Where's Steven? Is he fishing in the ocean? Where's Steven? Is he lying in the motions? All right, Steven, we miss you, buddy. Get online. We're worried about you, buddy. We will talk to you soon. Give us a call. All right. The fly is the spirit of Steven Wilson. Let's hope not. So mad at Republican Party for keeping the files sealed. Boy. This is some crazy, crazy stuff with this Epstein file, man. They could have unsealed it. They chose not to. That says a lot. Gazelle Maxwell saying, I'll tell you everything. Fuck. They're saying, no, we don't want to hear it. And if there's no client list and stuff, why is she in prison? Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. There's definitely higher powers involved. There's definitely Illuminati vibes, if that's even a thing. Whatever the powerful people are, boy, they're stepping in on this one 100%. Almost enough to expose themselves, if you really think about it. Just kind of, I think this is the first time we're really like, we've always heard the rumors. You've always, known that there's entities that are fucking more powerful than a president that can make presidents, that type of thing. I think you're seeing them for the first time. I think you're starting to see their shadows creeping out because of all this. When politicians don't do the right thing in public and they know they didn't do the right thing, that's when bigger hands are at play there, man. Fuck the fly. Hey, Lonnie, what's up? When did it become Congress's job to seal criminal documents? Exactly. Why are they even involved? Did they get involved in like any O.J. Simpson? Did they get involved in fucking other big cases? No. Because there's, I'm telling you, there's definitely something to the spy angle on this. 100%. There's something definitely to the spy angle. Was he a spy for Israel? And that's how come you can't you do this shit now? And rumor has it that Gazelle Maxwell's dad was a spy
for Israel intelligence. Like, that's just the fact from what I understand. So your dad's a cook. Your dad's a mechanic. Tell me you don't pick up little things from watching your dad work. Like your dad's in the kitchen chopping. Da, 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 da. Oh, I learned to do that. Even though you didn't subconsciously or you didn't consciously pick it up, but you just know things. So tell me Gazelle Maxwell doesn't have a stash of shit hidden somewhere. Tell me that isn't spy move 101. Hide the evidence for later use. I have a feeling, man, you let her out, and I think she's gonna fucking, I don't think she makes it. I think she kills herself. Like Epstein. Or can you even do that again? I don't think they give a shit, dude. Like, I think it was a suicide, even though it's obviously not a suicide. Do they even care that it's obviously not a suicide anymore? Like, when they're doing these things, like Epstein, obviously not a suicide, but we're going to do everything, and you just listen to what we say, and you have to agree because it is as long as we keep our head in the sand and keep saying suicide enough times, you will eventually just say it's a suicide. Look at the Clintons, man. Hey, there he is, back to retro. Look at the Clintons, man. All those suicides that have happened around them with Secret Service, with either those are the two most depressing motherfuckers to be around in the world that you just want to kill yourself, or there's secrets and shit that you shouldn't have known and fucking stuff happens. Those are the only two logical explanations on that. And I don't know, maybe I've seen Hillary. She could be fucking that depressing of a person where you're just like, oh man. But yeah, it's gonna, man, when you're dealing with presidents and you're dealing with Prince Andrew. Let's talk about that. This motherfucker settled lawsuits with women from the Epstein compound. This motherfucker, Prince Andrew, millions of dollars he paid out to victims. But there was no trafficking. There is no list. It just was Epstein and his dirty fantasies. Well, then how does Prince Andrew fall in that fucking shit? Dude has paid out money because of it. But it was just Epstein, right? And then I'm sure there's others too. And the victims talk about other people. So what, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you say there's not clients? There's not other people going on when there obviously is, when like the fucking Queen of England is settling fucking lawsuits for a perverted prince. You're just like, yeah, exactly. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And what's crazy is they're trying to give us a bowl of shit and tell us it's a bowl of cherries. And you're like, no, like, we can all see what this is, man. You can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. There you go. Back to retro. How you doing, buddy? What did you think of Saturday night's main event? Did you think Goldberg's retirement match? Apparently he's mad. Hey, April, the hard-working woman of my life, the love of my life, April. Good morning, good morning. Apparently Goldberg is mad. Goldberg is mad that he didn't get it. Fucking motherfucker went like 30 seconds and was just sweating. Dude, man, I'm so over the Goldberg train. I've been over Goldberg since 2000, man. He was a one-hit wonder. He had a good look. He had a couple moves that were cool. He had a good run in WCW. I personally thought his WWE run was the drizzle and shits. And then his last, fucking 10 years of popping in, popping out. Horrible matches. Horrible. Just the shit. His best match was probably with Gunther. I'll be honest. Gunther carried him the whole fucking match. Kevin Owens Kevin Owens did a great match. Dropped the title. I think he even dropped the title to Goldberg. But his the way Kevin Owens went about it was he like did the run, like chase me, and then like I'm the bad guy and you got to get your hands on me and I'm gonna. So that like lasted like 3 minutes and they were able to like actually put together an okay match. But yeah, man, Goldberg just, thank God it was his last match. Thank God. Hopefully he's done. Gilbert. I would have rather seen Gilbert than Goldberg at this point, man. I do love the nostalgia of Saturday night's main event. Like I've told you guys, Macho Man versus George the Animal Steel. That was my jam, man. I stayed up for 3 weeks in a row waiting for, because I didn't know dates. I don't know if they said the date on the thing. They just said Saturday night's main event. So every Saturday, and finally the third week it came on. And I remember the music, man. I remember just feeling like it was different. You're a kid and you're watching what you want to watch at 11 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? Like that just didn't happen as a kid. So you're all excited. It felt big, and the way they presented it, the way they edited it felt big. I dug it, man. I dug it. It throws me back. The matches were blah on this one. They were okay, but Seth Rollins blew out his knee. That sucks. But yeah, no, the nostalgia factor, man, for me was just there. And I love the way they have the old school TV in the beginning intro too. Reminds me of my old Curtis Mathis. All right, guys. You versus Rhea, match of the year. Oh, April's like, yeah, it would be. Wow, did we really just wow, did we already do shout outs and first token of the day? No, not yet. No, Io. I'm like, me versus Rhea Ripley. She had beat my ass. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, let's do a little shout outs this morning. That's right. You got something special. Someone maybe you hate, like Picture Perfect bullshit video production down in Henderson, Nevada. Maybe you think they're full of shit and they aren't. That's maybe you want to encourage people to leave them Yelp reviews. That's right. Hey, Picture Perfect video down in Henderson, Nevada, guys. You want to leave someone a bad review. They suck. That's right. I still liked it. It looked good back to retro. All right, guys, let's get into this. We got some shout outs to do this morning.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The Daily Dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. And leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bringing the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the Daily Dank.
keeping it inside. That's right. Oh man, Instagram is down, guys. That's right. I have been suspended. I'm been a bad boy over on Instagram. So if you're looking for my Instagram account, it is not available at the moment, guys. I appealed. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Whatever. Build it back up. That's what we do, guys. It was picture perfect. Actually, from I left comments and they fucking turned me in and did a whole fucking drama. Fucking this little bitch motherfucker down in fucking Henderson, Nevada. Oh man. All right. Let's get into some shout outs, guys. Let's do dang the Brazilian wax dang. Larry just got a Brazilian wax. Nice. All right, guys, let's get into this. We got some shout outs this morning to do. I want to give a shout out to Back to Retro Review, guys. That's right. Back to Retro. Let's see what we got here. Great channel, great people. The Mod Squad guys. I got to get a hold of Felix, man. I didn't make it the Mad Monster. Finances. It's a trip. I want to see how it went. I was supposed to meet up with Felix, and I didn't make it down there, so I got to get a hold of him, man. But great channel, great guys, man. You should go down, check it out. And if you love good stuff. If you love The Secret, if you love Michael J. Fox, guys, The Secret of My Success. We were just talking about how, you know what? Let me get are you still on here, Back to Retro? Let me get your opinion on something, buddy. What do you think? We review, hey, Jason the Place. Nice. How you doing? Nice to see you again. Let me get your opinion on this, guys. What do you think? So we reviewed... Shit, what was it we reviewed yesterday? Side Out with C. Thomas Howell. Is it me, or was C. Thomas Howell the Michael J. Fox replacement in movies? If they couldn't get Michael J. Fox, C. Thomas Howell was like right on that list. They're like, and Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman was on that list too. Teen Wolf 2. Could you have seen C. Thomas Howell playing Teen Wolf? I totally could have. So yeah, C. Thomas Howell. But big shout out to Back to Retro Review and the Mod Squad, guys. Go check out The Secret of My Success. They just reviewed it over on Back to Retro Review, guys. Michael J. Fox. He's the backup C. Thomas Howell. Timu Michael J. Fox. Yeah. When I interviewed Eric Roberts a while back, he was saying during the late 70s, early 80s, when John Travolta was making his big run, that he was basically the backup John Travolta. If they couldn't get John Travolta for a role, they would then like look at Eric Roberts and a few other people who had that similar look, who could pull off that similar stuff. But yeah, man, if you couldn't get the leading man, you would get C. Thomas Howell. Ow! All right, what else we got? We got Harvey Hooligans in the house this morning. What up, Harvey Hooligans? We got Captain Kush. Oh, man, Captain Kush getting it done. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Who else we got? In the Search for Steven Wilson continues. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a song about it today. Where's Steven? We're going to make up posters. We're going to do the whole thing, man. It's kind of weird. He did say he was going on a commercial fishing boat. The last time I talked to him was on Friday. Do they stay out there for a week at a time? Like, he didn't say he was going to be gone a week, man. I don't know, man. Crazy. Brian Williams is ready to talk some munchies, man. So am I, man. You know what sucks? Is I feel like I sacrifice beauty for performance. I sacrifice beauty for performance. I don't know, about 7 years ago, I had a gastric bypass done. I was about 350 pounds. It was life-saving, life-changing, great decision, hard as fuck. Not as easy as you think. But during that process, I am not able to eat as much as I would like. We went out to Outback Steakhouse the other day, and fuck it, I was full, man. After like 4 bites of my steak, I have filled up on the bloomin' onion. Damn it. Where's Aaron from Australia? I sent him a picture of the bloomin' onion. He had no idea what it was. He's like, what the fuck is that? Looks like, is that potato wedges? It looks delicious. From someone from Australia. So Outback Steakhouse does not have any Australian food at all. We need to ask Aaron, like, what they eat in Australia. Like kangaroo and fucking koala, motherfucker. Oh. That's what we don't get me talking about those fucking kangaroos again. Shout out to that dude who lived that kangaroo attack. If you guys weren't here for that, man, we talked about a kangaroo attack in Australia last year. So there was a big storm, and it was like rural Australia. And the dude said he was cleaning his yard because they blew a bunch of tree branches and shit in there. And there was a giant puddle in the road by his house. So he's cleaning, and he says he sees this jacked up fucking kangaroo sizing him up across the street. And kangaroo says he comes running at him. He grabs the fucking dude, fucking socks him a couple times. I'm kidding you not. So the kangaroo socks dude a couple times, grabs him, puts his fucking head in the puddle, and starts drowning him. This is a kangaroo. Starts drowning the dude. And the dude is telling his story, and he says, yeah, I figured I was done for because they like to drown their prey, and then they use their claws to gut them. I'm like, fucking claws on a kangaroo? All of a sudden, you see they fucking look like toucan beaks. These giant fucking... Dude, they're werewolves. They're not kangaroos, man. They're werewolves. I'm telling you right now. A kangaroo is drowning a dude in a puddle, and a car drives by, and the lady says, I see the kangaroo, and I knew he was up to no good. And so I blew my horn, and the kangaroo lets go of the guy, and he runs away. The kangaroo, not the guy. The guy's trying not to drown at this point. What the fuck, man? A kangaroo is drowning a guy. That's like what a serial killer would have done. Telling you, don't fuck around with those kangaroos, man. Those kangaroos are crazy. Wildest clip. Oh, that dude who got swallowed by the fucking whale. Oh, yeah. We have kangaroos in Texas. Do you really? Like wild kangaroos? Stephen Wilson face will be on the cereal cartons. Oh, man. Give me a good idea, Jace. We will. We'll blow that thing up, man. So big shout out to the kangaroo guy, man. That was crazy. Brian Wilson, big shout out, man. Let's talk some munchies. I'm actually getting hungry. The only bummer with starting the show a little later is I miss McMuffins over at fucking McDonald's. I love me a good McMuffin, man. 2 for $1, too. Damn. I'm gonna start making my own. Rosie Key, good morning. The sweet, the lovely Rosie Key. How you doing, Rosie? How you doing? Let's see. The fly is Stephen Wilson's spirit animal. It is. Lonnie, what's up, buddy? How you feeling today, Lonnie? How you feeling? You know what I was going to tell you, Lonnie? You were saying how you would go work at McDonald's if they paid $18 an hour here in Needles. Panda Express starts at $18 an hour, dude. Dude. I don't know why I said it like that. Dude. April's son-in-law just went and got a job. Started at $18 an hour. If he works for like 6 weeks in a row, 8 weeks in a row, they bump him to 20. There you go, Lonnie. There you go. I used to manage Panda Expresses back in the day, man. Back in the day. Who else we got? We got Rosie Key. We got Back to Retro Review. Nice. Big shout out to Gazelle Maxwell watching from her cell this morning, saying, preach it, brother. Get me the fuck out of here. I got all the dirt. I got it hidden in a tree by an old rock, Shawshank style. All you got to do is drive out to the middle of nowhere and you'll see a rock, an unnatural rock that doesn't belong there. And then I'll meet up with her on a beach and I'll give her stuff. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck she is. So why? Actually, I wouldn't meet up with her. She's a fucking child fucking trafficker. So why the fuck? Maybe to kill her, but whatever. But yeah, so that's what she has her Shawshank moment, man. Big shout out. Oh, who else we got? We got Captain Kush in the house. Captain Kush, how you doing this morning, buddy? What's new with you? What's new? Open carry Larry. How you doing, Larry? Good morning, good morning. How's that bikini wax shaping up, Larry? How's that bikini wax? Who else? Best name for a band I ever heard was Kim Kardashian's Bikini Wax. Best band name ever. Jason the Place, all the way from England. I love it, man. I love it. What's popping off in England today? What's the ghost hunter situation like in England? You know, I always wondered that. Like you watch American ghost hunters, like when they go to England and stuff, they get so much more activity. Probably because everything's so damn old. Like, you know, America's new relative to like the world. We're a new country, man. Newish. But like England, fucking forever, man. They've been chopping people's heads off and shit on the London Bridge, which is now in America. So we actually live. I actually lived like 30 minutes from the London Bridge. They moved it to Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and put it on the Lake Havasu deal. I guess they moved it brick by brick. The original London Bridge. I wanted to go do Ghost Adventurers did a bit on it. And of course, Zach Baggins, it was a portal to hell. It was a portal to hell. Of course it was. But I wouldn't mind, dude. You think about it. You know, you talk about the stone memory. We talked about stone recordings. Boy, they beheaded William Wallace. They beheaded on that fucking bridge and hung his head on the same thing of the bridge. That's if there is such a thing as stone recordings, that probably would have some pretty good one. You know what? It's only 30 minutes. We should do a live from there one time. We should. You know what? I'm gonna plan. Fuck, I got nothing going on. Why don't I just do that? Anyway, big shout out to Jason the Place. Get me on a stoner rant there. Oh man, Timu Michael J. Fox. A friend in need is a friend indeed, but a friend with weed is better. I love it. Vegemite. We have kangaroos in Texas. Wildest clip. Yeah, that guy who got swallowed by the well in Chile. That was crazy. That's like Jonah, man. That thing spit him right out, too. They're like, oh, what's this? That's what your mama calls me, her Italian McMuffin. Eric's the stepdad you don't fucking want. Eric's the guy your mom brings home. And she's like, there's my Italian McMuffin. And he's wearing like some shitty wife beater in his boxers. His dick's hanging out a little bit. And you're like fucking 14. You're like, and he's telling you about how he just fucked your mom. That's Eric in a nutshell. That's Eric in a nutshell. Hey, why don't you be a good boy and go get me some Mountain Dew? I got another round with your mom coming up. Come back here, McMuffin. The kid's just like some only fucking kid, and his fucking mom just became single like fucking 2 years earlier. He's like 13, 14 years old. And hey kid, go give me some Gatorade. I got another round to go with your mom. The worst. The fucking worst, man. England's history spans a lot of different eras, so yeah, the hauntings are genuine. We still have open, active pubs older than America. I believe that 100%, man. That's crazy to think about that. The history and everything, man. Yes, doing A-OK, loving the new job, enjoying this. I didn't realize you got a new job. Good for you, Rosie Key. Congrats. Good for you. Good for you. For the person that needs to hear this, don't forget to take out the trash. Oh, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is, don't know what's tonight. Tonight is trash day. So yes, the trash does need to go out tonight. Big shout out. Let's see who we're missing here. Stephen Wilson, where are you at? Open Carry Larry. We want to make sure I get him in there. Chantel, Fight for Freedom. Big shout out. We want to get a shout out for Russ. Man, the myth, the legend, the Russmeister. Jeremy, big shout out. Matt Workman and Nancy. Mojave Martian, big shout out. All the OGs. Supernova Mike. Aaron from Australia. Barney, we haven't seen him in a while, but Barney from Australia. Everybody, guys. Hopefully we see them again soon. And, of course, the prodigal son, Chris Zucchini. He'll be coming home one day. And Mr. Crispers. We can't forget the creeper. Sleeping while we're creeping. No, he's creeping while we're sleeping. Mr. Crispers. Big shout out, man. Friend of the show. Friend in real life. He's just a friend. Mr. Crispers. Big shout out, everyone out. I know I'm missing some people, guys, but that's usually the regular. That's usually no, Brian, the best is when I walk out pulling up my pants, telling my stepson to go make me a sandwich so I continue working on making him a new brother. Oh, dang. Shout out to all the trash collectors. You know what? That is a thankless job. And you know what? I will apologize to the trash collectors when they don't take my trash, when they skip me on purpose. I put rotten food in the recycle bin. Hey, don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. It's pretty simple. All right, guys, let's get into Wakey Bakey news, guys. And actually, first toke of the day. I got to go get I got a toke meister yesterday from THC guys. That's right. The Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore. Where the hell? There it is. I'm like, where the hell's first token of the day?
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway. Wakey bakey vibes, let the good times stay. First toke of the day, light that green bouquet.
All right, first toke of the day, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. And today we got a little West Coast cure action going on for me, guys. I got a Mister battery, guys. Check this out. Looks like a lighter almost, like a Zippo, a little bigger. Ooh, you got your stuff in there, but it actually comes with a lighter, guys. Look at this. Can you guys see that? It's a little electric lighter right here that heats up when you hit the button. Probably kills the battery like a big dog, but you see that? Look at that, guys. Pretty cool. My only problem with the way this is set up is the lighter is pretty close to the vape. And I don't like that. Like, especially if it's hot, you got to just make sure it's nice and cool. Because you will burn your face, I'm pretty sure. It's 6:15 in England. What time for you, Dank? It is 10:15 right now, a.m. in the morning. So this is technically a morning show. We used to go on at 9. We started going on at 9:30 just recently. So yeah, we usually go on at about 9:30ish. And then we also do a 4:20 show, which would be about 6 hours from now. We do a 4:20 show as well too. So yeah, but what is that? About more than 12 hours, man. All right, anyway, guys, first toke of the day. I want to make sure this is cool so I don't burn my face. All right, let's do this, guys. Boom. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Oh, yeah. This is a lemon. Woo! Wow, man. That lemon kicks. Wow. Got some flavor. You know, West Coast Cure, man. West Coast Cure always has the flavor. There you guys go. You can check that out. And then this just falls in just like that. Boom. And it's good to go. I like it, man. These batteries are pretty good. I gave my mom the other battery. Mom does a lot more vaping than I do. And she needed a good battery. So we're using this other Mr. system. Do another hit, guys. Let's do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and... Nice. That was for Open Carry Larry. Pinkman Goose Strain. No, I don't know what that is. I'm interested now. Pinkman Goose Strain. All right, guys. Big shout out to everyone out there, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Big shout out to all the coffee makers, everyone working right now, getting shit done, listening but can't comment. Big shout out to you. Let's get into some Wakey Bakey news. Got a lot to cover, guys.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right. Cali Kabloom. Yeah, I have smoked Cali Kabloom. What's up, Lou? How you doing? Is this like a PBS kids show? It is, man. Try to mix it up. Try to mix it on the show, man. Try to mix it up. You know what I've been smoking a lot of lately, guys? I got back on the Jeter kick. Lately. Man, these little fucking joints, like in a pinch, like if you're out in public, you just need a quick joint. You don't got time to load a bong, because I'm a bong guy, man. I'm not a joint guy. These Jeters will kick your ass, man. We went to where were we just at? We were somewhere. Hit one of these. Oh, the movies. We went and saw Superman. Hit one of these in the parking lot before we went in. Dude, I was high the whole fucking movie. I was feeling pretty good. A little too much information about me, maybe. I like to get super stoned right before the movie, like so fucking high, like just blitzed out of my mind. And then I really like it when the screen opens up and you see that first effect, that you guys know what I'm talking about. I really like that when I'm high. So I will get fucking so baked in the parking lot, like minutes before. I walk through most of our movie theaters where we live are in casinos. Actually, all our movie theaters are in casinos. So you have to like walk through the casino to get to it. And I'll fucking literally be on fire with smoke on me, fucking coming out of that parking lot, looking like a man on fire, just reeking of weed, dude. Just like I just walked out, like I'm fucking Tom Hanks from The Burbs, and the house blows up. That's how I'm walking through the casino, just reeking of weed. And I always, back before I was like a pro smoker, I guess if that's what you want to call it, I used to go up to I would get super high and then I'd get focused in. I'd have like my credit card in my hand and I would already be working out like the words to say, one for Superman. And then if they ask you a question, you get all fucking scatterbrain like your chat GPT. You're like, I know what I want. And that's all I'm programmed to say. And then you get into the movie and the thing happens, man. I love that. I love going to the movies high, man. What is it? Make going to the movies high great again. That's right. When I know a movie is boring, I get high. And when the rotor scoping for some cutscene using the iPhone when the monster was holding the enemy. You know what, man? Are you any kind of filmmaker or anything, Lou? You have that that filmmaking vibe in your verbiage. You have that filmmaking vibe in your verbiage. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Jason the Place sounds like let's see. Yo Harvey shot out from Bath Somerset. Oh, you tried Jeter Juice or nah? I'm not really a vape guy, so I haven't tried Jeter Juice yet. I'm a flower guy, man. I love my flower. I'll do a vape for the show. It's like a Band-Aid, I guess. If I'm jonesing and I need to get high, I'll vape. But it's not like my go-to thing, not at all. Let's see. R.I.P. Black the Ripper. Let's see, man. I love it when the chat gets into its own thing, man. All right, let's get into some wakey bakey news, guys. Let's get into it. Let's see what's cracking out there in the real world today, guys. What did I have? I had some I actually did show prep this morning. I know. I actually did show prep this morning, guys. Imagine that. All right, what do we got here? Entertainment news. Shit. So this has been the biggest rumor. I actually almost sent this to a friend of mine. This was such a big rumor, and I don't like do the forwarding messages thing or whatever. Uno is not coming to Las Vegas casino floors, guys. There's been a rumor that going around social media that they're gonna do a Uno club at the Palms Resort, guys. This is not true, unfortunately. No draw for 4 or reverse cards yet on casino floors in Las Vegas. The maker of the popular game Uno said you won't be able to gamble on the game just yet. Uno clarified the confusion on Instagram Tuesday. All stem from news that the Palms Casino would be offering the first ever Uno social club this weekend. A rumor has come to our attention. There will be no Uno tables on the casino floor in Las Vegas. Sounds wild. We hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the casino floor isn't ready for us. In the meantime, said the social club is a non-gambling and it's meant to turn game nights into full-blown entertainment events for attendees 21 and older. So they are doing game nights in casinos at the Palms, but you can't gamble, guys. You can't gamble. What would you even gamble on that, man? What would you gamble? I don't know. Why would you want to play Uno anywhere? Because slot machines would be in there. You're not lying. Like a Uno slot machine. I think they have Uno slot machines, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do. Let's see here. What else I got? Let me look at this show prep that I'm so proud of here. Let's see. Was that yesterday? Oh, yeah, that was yesterday. Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Not a lot happening, man. American Idol executive husband shot in the head, or shot dead. Victims in double homicide. American Idol executive and her husband. Officials with the Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that an arrest has been made in connection with American Idol music supervisor and her husband, who were found shot to death in the upscale Encino home. Dang. That's like one of those crimes, man, that get weird. Like that's like something you would see like on a TV show. You know what I mean? Like let's see what.
in Encino.
And police announcing they do believe this was a random attack. The 22-year-old Encino suspect shot the couple multiple times inside their upscale home. KTLA's Gene Kang live in Encino. He has the very latest details and now some reaction. Gene?
Hi there. We are learning so much more. LAPD detectives say they arrested 22-year-old Raymond Budarian at his home in Encino. Apparently, he did not know the victims. They actually looked at surveillance video from the victim's home, also gathered forensics evidence and caught up to him. Unfortunately, that music supervisor, a longtime part of the American Idol family, was shot multiple times along with her husband.
That's crazy. So this maybe a robbery, maybe fucking some weirdo. It sucks, man. We're living in such a fucking weird world now that like you never fucking know, man. Some home invasions. That's scary shit, man. Fuck. Crazy. Let's see what else is happening out there in the world today. All right. British. That's right, guys. We're going to talk about a little British chefs cook up the world's largest Scotch egg. I don't know what a Scotch egg is, but we're about to find out, apparently. Yeah, is this it here? Yeah, here we go. Let's check this out. Oh.
Be made in exactly the same way as a normal Scotch egg. So the egg must be hard boiled whole, wrapped in sausage meat, breadcrumbs, and then fried whole.
We don't have to call it. We're going again.
What's going on?
Oh yeah.
What kind of egg is that?
This is the world's largest Scotch egg.
The Scotch egg must be made in exactly the same way as a normal Scotch egg.
So is a Scotch egg a fucking ostrich egg? Or is a Scotch egg just any kind of egg and they were just making it? Yo, mate, this is what us Brits are all about. It's a Scotch egg. Big boy Scotch egg. So is a Scotch egg just an egg with the stuff around it? And they went and got like an ostrich egg? Is that what? Egg, sausage, and breadcrumbs. Chicken egg. That sounds pretty good, actually. That sounds pretty good. Harvey Hooligans, what do you know about this Scotch egg? Two British social media chefs used an ostrich egg to create the world's largest Scotch egg, which weighed a whopping 17 pounds, 3.48 ounces for Americans. Did you hear this shit? You know what? Let me pull up the fucking. You guys will love this. This rant. So us Americans, we're weird. We're fucking weird. Our forefathers were weird. We don't like to use things that you guys use, man. Or we like to be our only people. Let's see where this at. So, you guys love football. We call it fucking soccer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a sport that you love, that the world loves, and we're going to make a new sport. We're going to call it that. So rumor has it that our president is considering changing U.S. soccer to football in hosting World Cup. What do you guys think about this, man? The metric system, I've always said, like, why do we have fucking pounds and all this shit? Like, why couldn't we just go with the universal formula? Because we like to be different. But what do you guys think about this? Does the rest of the world think we're weird because we have a game called football that isn't football and we call football soccer? Is that like the weirdest thing? I've always wondered that. So you're making a cake with a boiled egg. Okay. All right. Yeah. So they're actually considering changing Us, I guess we're gonna call it football. Then what do we call football? I don't know, man. I think we should just call it what it is, football. Americans call it football. I don't know why we throw in that extra football like we're Jamaican or something. It's time to watch some football. But yeah, man, I think it's football. It isn't fucking. If there's a game that's more football than football, like, okay, first of all, our football, you're touching the ball with your hands. It's very rare that you're even kicking the ball with your foot. So why the fuck are we calling it football? Soccer, that's all you do is touch it with your feet. Like, that should be. Only reason American calls it football is because ball is foot long. We use both our feet for both sports. We need you don't touch the ball with your hand. Yeah, exactly. It should be called football. Like, that's literally the term. That's like, I don't know, America. And just like the metric system, dude. Like, why do we have miles and fucking all this? Like, it's just, it's got to be so confusing when people come over to visit and they're like, wait a minute, we're driving on the left side. What do we drive? We drive on the right side of the road? I shouldn't be driving today. Yeah, we drive on the right side of the road here. Like, I don't know. We're just weird, man. We're just weird. I'll be the first to admit it. We're just weird. Americans should call theirs handball. No, we got handball. That's where you throw the ball and you hit it with your hand. We already got a handball. Oh, let's check this one out, man. Dog lost in Alaskan wilderness, found by pilot 9 days later. I love me a good dog story.
It's a drink much needed.
I can only imagine if he could tell us what he went through.
I'm sure he would have a lot to say.
Yeah, chocolate labs are such good dogs, man. I was an exclusive chocolate lab guy until I got introduced to the wild world of English bulldogs, and now I'm an English bulldog guy. But I still love me some chocolate labs, man.
To get to that lake to be found, what his story would be.
But looking into his eyes, it's one of those things. You see the pain, you see the scaredness, and I think he just knows how grateful he is to be back with us. And
after Coda, Lewis and Amber Eccles' 10-year-old pup,
it's full of energy, never stops wanting to play ball.
Went missing during their 4th of July camping trip earlier this month near Carmen Lake, after getting spooked, slipping out of his collar and taking off.
He grabbed his Frisbee, so we told ourselves if he wouldn't have grabbed his Frisbee, he would have came back. But he grabbed his Frisbee and he says, no, I'm out.
For days, the couple boated and hiked miles in each direction, searching for Coda in an area primarily accessible just by boat and air. Turning to social media with a call for help.
Saw the post on Alaska Pack Rafters.
And that's when Anchorage pilot John Kegger answered the call.
I just had a real feeling, I don't know, a gut feeling that I was going to find the dog.
Landing his plane upriver about 1.5 miles away from where Coda ran off. That's when, to his surprise,
and here comes the dog out of the alders.
Coda found him.
These 3 photos popped up on my messenger, and it was the ones that John sent me, and it was the one of him in front of the airplane, on the airplane, and with John. And I just screamed, "Whoa, it's him!" Like so excited.
It was kind of disbelief a little bit, It's like, well, I'm going to come get this dog, but here the dog is. The dog actually came to me.
Kegger loading up Coda for the last leg of his adventure.
Oh my goodness.
Back home to his
he's
parents,
a happy dog.
The big story to share. Georgina Fernandez, Alaska News.
That's a pretty good story, man. That's a pretty good story. I couldn't imagine missing Rosie. Oh, Rosie the bulldog out in the wild. That would be quite the fucking thing. Aaron, good morning. We were just talking. So Aaron, everyone, Aaron is from Australia, for those who don't know. Aaron, I sent you a picture. We were eating at Outback Steakhouse. This is what Americans consider Australian food. So what I sent you was a picture of a bloomin' onion is what it's called. It's an onion that is like cut a certain way, like they press down on it and it goes out, and then they deep fry it. And then you take a piece of the onion and you dip it into the sauce and you eat it. So it's like a deep fried onion with like a breading on it. But it's hilarious because that's like our version of Australian food. But it's not Australian at all. It's like someone just fucking, hey, we're just gonna throw a bunch of Australian theme into this restaurant and we're gonna serve steaks because that's what we do. So it's you know what? Let me show you guys. Or like an onion ring. Let me show you. I forget. You know what? I guess Outback isn't worldwide. Let me see. Bloomin' onion. Here we go. Images. So this is this is a bloomin' onion. Let me so you guys can see it better. There we go. So this is a bloomin' onion, guys. So this is what they do is they cut the onion and then they deep fry it and then they put the sauce in the middle. So this is like the big thing at Outback Steakhouse. That's supposed to be Australia. Never blood heard of it. It looks nice though. It's a fried onion, exactly. Welcome to America. He says this is overkill. Like welcome to fucking America. Yeah, it's Thousand Island and mayonnaise is what the sauce is, but it's good as fuck, dude. I'm telling you, I ate it the next day, man. What we brought home. It's good as hell. But yeah, it's funny. That's what Americans think is Australian food, man. And that's what I say. Yeah, it's pretty good though. And then they serve like shrimp. Of course, shrimp on the Barbie. You got to have that at fucking an Australian restaurant. And then steak is pretty much what they eat. So it's just steak and shrimp. They have like a couple little side dishes, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Our Outback Steakhouse, man. So that's not what you eat every day in Australia, Aaron. You're not eating bloomin' onions. Oh man, what is a traditional Australian dish? What would be something that you whip up for like for Tuesday dinner, Aaron? I'm just curious. Like probably the same shit, but is there a traditional Australian dish that's a common thing? No kangaroo on the menu. No, motherfucker drowned you, man. You got to fight the kangaroo before you eat them. No one's doing that. Oh man. How many onions? It looks like a lot. Like my surf and turf sakes. That's just one onion, I think. But the way they have like a cutter, it like expands it and cuts it into like different little pull aparts, little bites. Yeah, so yeah, that's what so it's mainly surf and turf. So I guess they kind of nailed it right a little bit. Beer, they got all sorts like Foster's. Wished America served horse and kangaroo. Okay, we'll do one more for the news, guys, and we'll get into this munchie bracket. I'm getting hungry. Let's see here. This is right up our alley. A naughty tortoise starts fire in London apartment. The London Fire Brigade rescued a tortoise and a dog from an apartment fire that was sparked by a tortoise tripping over its heat lamp. Well, I thought it was like humping something. The London Fire Brigade responded to an apartment in the city where a naughty tortoise sparked up a blaze. Oh, he's smoking in the boys' room by knocking over his heat lamp. The brigade said, brigade said, easy for me to say. Crews responded to the fire on the 4th floor of an apartment building on Tuesday and discovered a small fire in one of the residents. The responders rescued a tortoise and a small dog found hiding under the stairs. The fire was caused by the naughty tortoise knocking over his heat lamp, which fell into the hay, a combustible material. Yeah, we have a bearded dragon. My daughter does that. I take care of while she's doing her school and everything. And boy, I could see him knocking over his heat lamp. I could see he gets all fucking nutty in there. Dude, horse meat is yummy. Do you guys remember the episode of Andy Griffith's store where fucking Aunt B buys horse meat? Light a fire in your lungs when you're smoking, not smoking the room. Like, yep. I think the tortoise was trying to spark one up, man. You're doing it prison style. All right, guys, let's get into a little something I like to call Today in History. That's right, guys. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. And what you're doomed to repeat today, guys, is Wax Wednesday. Down at don't go to those other places, guys. 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. They're going to save you 15% off today on all wax, guys. Whether it's the shatter that I love. You guys know I love the shatter. Crumble, I picked up some fucking Cali Kush crumble yesterday, guys. We'll get into that later. But yeah, get on down there. 15% off all wax today, guys. Get down there. Check it out. Don't make that mistake. Don't go to those places and pay high prices. Pay under $10 a gram for a wax, guys. For wax, guys. Let's get into it. Today in history. Let's do it.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right. I love this that we're getting more of a worldwide audience, and like there's a horse meat discussion going on in the chat right now. Never in my wildest days did I ever think I would wake up and there would be a horse meat debate going on in the Dank Nation chat. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. What does kangaroo taste like? Kangaroo tail. Is it gamey or is it like chicken? That's, I guess, the equivalent to everything. What does kangaroo tail meat taste like? All right, guys, today in history, let's get into it. If you're celebrating a birthday, you are in good company. You are celebrating with, hey, American football player. We just had this debate. American pigskin player, Barry Sanders. That's right, guys. Barry Sanders. Mystery man. Who remembers, man? Barry Sanders played for Detroit Lions. Was a top draft pick. The top draft pick, man. He was the man. One of the greatest running backs of all time. He gets drafted by Detroit. Detroit does nothing, man. They just last place. Barry Sanders is locked into this contract, man. So he just fucking retires. Man, fuck. I'm sick of playing on a losing team. I'm done. Peace out. That's the lore of Barry Sanders, guy. I met him once at a baseball card show. Dude's calves were like this big, man. I remember my dad even pointing that out. Holy moly, the guy has some calves on him. I learned America has a missile launcher that doesn't shoot missiles. It shoots EMP grenades. We got some crazy shit over here, man. Just say it. All right, Will Ferrell is also celebrating a birthday today, guys. That's right, the great Will Ferrell. Ginger Rogers, that's right, the dancer and actress, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Big in the 50s and the 60s, I believe. Huge star. 1907, Barbara Stanwyck, American actress. 1872, Ronald Amundsen, Norwegian explorer. Our favorite Norwegian explorer was born, guys. All right. On this day in 1945, the first atomic bomb exploded near Alamogordo, New Mexico. The United States tested its first atomic bomb on this day in 1945 near Alamogordo, New Mexico, and following month dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, hastening the end of World War II. So, man, so they tested the first one, and they're like, okay. And then less than a month later, they dropped the two. Woo! Man, that's some cool. That's war, man. That's war right there. 2017 filmmaker George A. Romero. I always want to call him Giorgio Romero. George A. Romero, who was known for his films, most notably Night of the Living Dead, was launched in a series of related movies, died at age 77. 2004, Chicago officially opened its Millennial Park, which featured fountains, eye-catching sculptures, and a large outdoor concert facility designed by architect Frank Gurr. I've been there, man. Me and April went there, and we went on vacation, a little birthday trip last year. First time watching the Cubs play at Wrigley. We went to Millennial Park. Pretty cool. 2001, Jacques Rogue of Belgium was chosen to replace Juan Antonio Samaranch as the president of the International Olympic Committee. 1999, American publisher and lawyer John F. Kennedy Jr., the only son of President John F. Kennedy and the First Lady Jackie Kennedy. I didn't realize he was the only son. Wow. Died after the airplane he was pulling crashed off Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. Also killed were his wife and her sister. That was great. You know, the craziest thing I've ever heard of JFK Jr. was during COVID. A woman, I was working at a Halloween store, and a woman came in and was telling me about how John F. Kennedy Jr. is a time traveler, and he brought COVID back with him. And that's what started the whole COVID epidemic. 1979, Saddam Hussein becomes president of Iraq, and his brutal rule, which lasted 24 hours, was marked by costly and unsuccessful wars with neighboring country, as well as aristocrats against the Iraqi people. I have friends from Iraq, man, and I asked him about that. They lived in Iraq during those Saddam days, and they would say that you would have to have a picture of Saddam Hussein in your house, bigger than any family photo. Saddam Hussein's photo would have to be prominently placed in your home. If it wasn't, there'd be hell to pay. And crazy how all that ends up being. But good thing, man, he ran out of there. He's gone. Horrible stuff, man. 1969, Apollo 11 lifted off from NASA's John F. Kennedy Space Center in Florida. And 4 days later, two of its astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, became the first humans to step foot on the moon. You guys know how they became the first two astronauts to be filmed in a soundstage by Stanley Kubrick pretending to be on the moon. If you want to get into a conspiracy, this moon landing is the one, guys. I don't know. 1965, the Mount Blanc Tunnel officially opened, linking France and Italy. At the time, the world's largest vehicular tunnel, spanning 7.3 miles or 11.7 kilometers. Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger, which was centered on the sensitivity of rebellious adolescent Holden Caulfield, was published and later became a classic. 1941, Jolton Joe DiMaggio set an MLB record for most consecutive games, 56 with a hit. That's huge, man. That's huge. And then fast forward to 2026 on MLB 2K. My 18-year-old player, Brian Brown, with my face that I uploaded, beat Joe DiMaggio. That's right, guys. He hit 62 or 64 games. I'm just saying. Just so everyone knows, in my world, my player actually holds this record. In 1935, that's actually a huge record, man. 56 consecutive hits in a row. I don't think that will ever be touched, man. Joltin' Joe I love Joe DiMaggio too, man. Joe DiMaggio was a fucking real man, dude. He loved Marilyn Monroe so fucking much. And she destroyed that dude, man. She fucking broke that dude. Imagine, he's an Italian guy. He has some pride about him. He's fucking Joe DiMaggio. And his fucking woman's out fucking the Kennedys, out banging everybody. That's gotta be a pain in the ass. But he put flower. So I think it still happens to this day, man. He just has a standing account where they put flowers on Marilyn Monroe's grave every day. That's how much he loved that woman, dude. Joe DiMaggio was a good dude. Good dude, man. Good dude. All right. The world's first parking meters were installed in Oklahoma. The device, which sought to ease congestion and designed by Carl C. Maggi. 1882, First Lady Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of Abraham Lincoln, 16th president, died at age 63. 18, I heard a story. Actually, Trump tells this story. He told it on Joe Rogan about, he's really fascinated with Lincoln. He loves Lincoln, but about how they lost a baby. And Mary Todd Lincoln was never the same, and she suffered from depression really badly. Melancholy is what they called it, and then ended up dying at 63. But yeah, that's something you never really hear about. 1862, Ida B. Wells Barnett, an American journalist who led a crusade against lynching. That's a pretty good fucking crusade. Was born in Holy Springs, Mississippi. 1377, Richard II, I am Richard II, I am, was officially installed as King of England almost a month after the death of his grandfather, Edward III. And then in 1054, Humbert of Salva Cannata, Cardinal of Papa Legetta, excommunicated Michael Sorolus, Patriarch of Constantinople, who retaliated by excommunicating the cardinal, which led to the schisms between the churches of Rome and Constantinople. Holy moly. Holy moly. I said all the words. And that is your Today in History. Ba-bam. See what we got in the chat. I don't know about the horse meat, kangaroo tail. Tesco's thought Britain had horse meat scandal involving lasagna. You did miss first hit of the day, Larry. You did, but we'll do one just for you, buddy. Second hit of the day for Larry, guys. Let's do it. I know I have to twist your arms into getting you the toke up again, but let's do it, guys. Second toke of the day.
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake.
Second toke of the day.
Makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that
there you go. Second toke of the day, guys. Woo! That's how we get down. All right, let's get into what we talked about, guys. The best munchies. The best fast food munchies when you're stoned. Go ahead and blow it up, guys. Go ahead and blow it up. Let me know what your go-to munchie meal is, guys. We're pulling some of these off of Reddit, some of these off of the chat. Let's get into it, guys. Culture de Robot. Says Taco Bell is the stoner classic. But Wendy's is they're partial to. Spicy nugs are pretty good when you're stoned. You know what, man? I will tell you. Fucking I will tell you. Did that work or did that not work? That did not work. Okay, hang on. I will tell you, man, Wendy's has some fire fucking nuggets, man. Probably the best nuggets around. Probably by far the best nuggets around. I will definitely say that. Let's see here. See, that way we can get some things happening here. All right, there we go. Let me take my face. We don't need to see my face on this. All right, there we go. Perfect. So Wendy's nugs, man, I think are pretty good. Exotic snakes. We're going good, brother. She's asleep now, 3:30 a.m. Would you recommend High Daily Club? You know what? Shit. The one I would recommend, the Weed Box. The Weed Box. Check out the Weed Box. They do bongs and everything, but they do THCA weed in there now too, which I don't know where you're at officially if you could get THCA weed mailed to you, but it might be the way to go, man. Yeah, the Weed Box is what it's called. And the other one's not bad either. What is it? The Daily whatever it was. But yeah, both boxes are good, but I actually just looked up the Weed Box and I was impressed with what they were doing over there. So yeah, Taco Bell, man, I would definitely say Taco Bell's a stoner classic, but yeah, those nugs over at fucking Wendy's are the shit. But let's not forget fucking Jack in the Box Munchie Meals. I mean, Jack in the Box straight up has a meal called a Munchie Meal. And it's only available at night, which I really like too. And they always have like the stoners advertising it too, like Snoop Dogg. Snoop had his own. Ice Cube had his own. I think T-Pain has his own right now. But yeah, so you get the Munchie Meal. They have $6 too. You get a burger, you get fries, you get tacos and a drink. That is pretty big, a pretty big Munchie Meal. I remember, so I like to go halvesies. And it's funny because so halvesies are half curly fries, half regular fries. And my girlfriend, she was ordering. She was the one, Daily High Club, yeah. She was the one who she was ordering. So I'm like, oh, I'll take halvesies. And she just kind of looked at me. I'm like, halvesies. Halvesies. I was thinking like maybe I was stoned and the words weren't coming right out of my mouth. So I'm like, halvesies, halvesies. She's like, you can say it any way you fucking want to. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Oh, man. A local restaurant marijuana pairing menu. That's fucking fire. That's fire. Checkers. Oh, man, I haven't heard of Checkers in a long time. My Dank family are my heroes. Aw. We love you, Rosie Key. We love you. Yeah, but yeah, that's a big one. What about Bojangles? I've never eaten at Bojangles before. Sheets in Western Pennsylvania, someone's saying. Culver's, man. You know what? Culver's. You know what? Big shout out. Fuck, I haven't had Culver's in a minute. Usually when I'm working a Halloween store is when I do Culver's, but I'm not working a Halloween store this year. So, yeah, look at that, man. Those butter burgers. Oh, man. That's the one right there. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Fuck. Now I'm getting hungry. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a good one. What do you guys order? White Castle. Someone's saying White Castle out there. That's Crystal. I don't know what Crystal is. What about over in England, man? What, in Australia, what do you guys got as far as like something we might not know? A munchie spot, you guys. Maybe it's just something you pick up at the store. You can't be Vegemite all the time. Culver's has great fish. They do actually. Another munchie spot was the Crab Shack around the block from Aaron's mama's butt crack. Oh man. Raising Cane's, that's a good one. That's a good one. KFC, yeah. Cannabis makes shit-tiered fast food taste at least decent. That is true. That's what someone said. Five Guys is kind of the shit. You get the peanuts ahead of time. You're eating the peanuts. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's pretty much. I'm getting hungry now. Someone says D's nuts. Let's go, admin says D's nuts. Baskin Robbins, hell yeah. Crystals or donuts, any chain you got. What is Crystals? We're gonna have to look up Crystals. I'm a West Coast boy. I don't know what Crystals is. Crystals is a burger joint, apparently. Kind of looks a little bit like they have the sliders. Kind of looks like White Castle a little bit. The fuck's wrong with that guy's arm right there? It looks like it's AI. Like fucking the dude from fucking the cab driver from Total Recall, when like he exposes that he's a mutant. That's what that fucking guy's hand looks like. What the fuck? Over here in the far corner. Holy moly, right above the $4.99 meal deal. Holy shit. Oh man. What an obscure reference that one was. The taxi driver from Total Recall. But everyone knows what I'm talking about. I guarantee you fucking know exactly what I'm talking about. Brahms. That's right, guys. Brahms. This was a spot that me and my son discovered on our Route 66 trip. This is going to be Texas, Oklahoma, and a little bit, I want to say maybe New Mexico, maybe. Brahms. It's a fucking ice cream place, but burgers. I remember we saw billboards for it everywhere on the road, and there's like a little grocery store in there too. So we ended up pulling into one, and I remember we just ordered food, and they're like, "You're not gonna get ice cream?" And we're like, "Are we supposed to?" And they're like, "It's Brahms, yeah." So we ended up ordering ice cream too. But yeah, I remember the fucking guy. You're not gonna order ice cream, and we're like, oh, okay. But yeah, Brahms, man, that was they're all over the place in Oklahoma. Let's see what AI has to say about it. Brahms is fast food, especially known for its origins. They were founded in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, and Missouri. That's right. We saw them in Branson as well. Yeah, so they're all over, man. They're all over the place. Good food. That's one thing. I would love to go back. I got to do a trip, man. We got to figure this shit out. We got to figure the show out so we can start traveling places and shit, man. All right, another stoner spot, man. Another stoner spot. Sonic. Oh, man, you can't go wrong with Sonic, man. Brian and I watched this movie last night called Monster Summer. You know what I saw? Is that the one with Mel Gibson? It looks really good. I saw the preview for that. Pretty good. I might have to watch it today. Roberto's open 24 hours. And they're everywhere. Humberto's, Alberto's, Roberto's, Cuberto's. Oh, man. They have ghost kitchens in many places. Watch out for those fucking ghost chickens. Check your favorite delivery app for Pasquale Pizza. It's just Chuck E. Cheese. Pasquale's Pizza. Jack in the Box. Chick-fil-A. McDonald's. Man. You know, I'm so burned out of fucking McDonald's, man. They need a good barbecue spot. What about Dickie's? Anyone's a Dickie's fan out there? I know Eric loves himself a good Dickie. Oh man. All right, guys. You know what? I don't know. The best, we got to do an actual taste test while we're stoned one time. That's what we got to do. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here, man. Hour and a half today. Nice. I think that's just going to be the normal time from now on, man. We just roll an hour and a half. Maybe we just roll to 11 every day. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Appreciate you guys, man. I'm going to get this dog out. She's got to go to the bathroom. We got to fill up the swamp coolers. We got our tasks of the day to do. We got to check in on the love of my life, April. Oh, man, Wingstop. Oh, shit, Wingstop is the fucking bomb. So one time I had to do a run to Phoenix for a job, and I loaded up a U-Haul full of stuff, and I was getting ready to leave, and I wanted to smoke before I left, but I was in a parking lot. So I smoked in the back of the U-Haul, assuming it would just all get blown out. Oh, no. When we opened the back of the U-Haul, all you could smell was weed. On that note, guys, you are loved. You are appreciated. Rosie the Bulldog says she loves every one of you. You guys are loved. You guys are appreciated. Get out there. Be the difference you want to see in the world. Hold the door open for the old lady. Listen to the old man story. Don't eat horse meat. Do whatever you need to do, guys. You have a great rest of your day. I will see you at 4:20, guys. 5 hours. Have a good one. We'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, guys. You have a good rest of your day. Go out and have some fun. I'm going to go get something to eat. I got the munchies now. We'll see you guys.